You are a pussy. You have deadlines looming over your head. You have an assignment due in 15 minutes, but you're still not getting it done. You need to go to the gym in half an hour, but you're still not going to the gym. You haven't got anything productive done during the whole day. You are a chronic procrastinator. And in this video, I'm gonna help you beat procrastination by kicking it right in the balls with my own personal 3-step system. And using this system, you are gonna change your life forever. You are gonna finally beat procrastination and become the productive and motivated and disciplined person you've always dreamed of yourself becoming. But before we get to that, I want to tell you my own story with procrastination, because I used to be exactly like you. I used to wake up at 3 p.m. every single day just to grab my phone and scroll on Instagram for 3 hours in a row. Right after that, I would go outside into the kitchen, eat unhealthy breakfast cereal filled with sugar, and after that, I would jerk off. And the rest of the day was filled with instant gratification, using social media, eating junk food, watching Netflix. That's it. And because of that, I procrastinated on my school assignments. And guess what? I got a C grade. I didn't and never got a C grade in my entire life, but still I got a C grade. But then I fixed it. I fixed it by finally overcoming procrastination using my own personal 3-step system. But before we get to that, I want to tell you about something else. When you scroll down to the description down below, you will see a link. Just click on that and you can book a free call with me, and I will personally help you out with your productivity in 10 days or less using the winner method. So if you want to qualify yourself for this coaching, then just click the first link in the description down below and get ready to change your life forever. So that is gonna basically be a sales call. So let's get straight to it. Here is a 3-step simple system that I implemented into my life to kick procrastination right in the balls. But before we get to that system, there is something really important for you to understand. Because you probably think that the solution to procrastination is discipline or motivation. But I'm here to tell you that those are not the solutions. It's like putting a bandage on a wound, but the wound is not getting fixed. You're just putting bandages on it, bandages on it, bandages on it. Like imagine a pipe and water is going through the pipe and the pipe like breaks down from somewhere. Now what are you gonna do? Are you gonna put bandages on it, or are you gonna change the whole pipe so that doesn't happen again? Of course, you're gonna change the whole pipe. That is gonna be the logical decision. The same thing applies to your procrastination. Your procrastination is more than just discipline and motivation. It's something even deeper. It's inside your own emotions. You procrastinate because you are low on emotions. You feel bad about yourself. Like imagine you have been procrastinating, you have been scrolling on reels on Instagram for 3 hours straight. Right after that, do you feel motivated? Do you feel productive? Of course you don't. You feel super bad about yourself. You want to beat yourself up. That's the thing I'm talking about. So the problem is deeper than just procrastination and discipline and like motivation, because gurus will tell you, oh, just become disciplined. But that's not true. There is a deep underlying problem that is stopping you from eliminating procrastination. That is your emotions. And let's get straight to the 3-step process now. And in this 3-step process, I'm gonna go over in detail to how you can personally overcome procrastination. Step 1. Identify your why. I'll tell you a story, and this is from the 1900s. In the 1900s, there was this war in France. I forgot the name of the war, and I think it was Nazi Germany took over France, and all of these forces had to fend away Nazi Germany's army. And there was this commander in the French army, I forgot his name, but he was basically creating this whole group, these comrades that are going to defend their country, against Nazi Germany. Now, he taught them all the tips and techniques that you're gonna shoot this way, this is the strategy, this is that, this is this. But what happened when they actually had to put the plan into action? They messed up. Some people, some soldiers, some comrades, they landed in the wrong places. But guess what? They still got the work done, they still got the mission done. Why? Because they had the comrade mindset inside them. Because that French commander, they put three things inside the minds of their comrades that got them to get done with their goal, no matter what, no matter the consequence, no matter the problem they were facing. What were those three things? The purpose of the mission, the end goal of the mission, and the actionable steps to take to accomplish the mission. These are the three things that they established, and it's so simple. The first one is to set a purpose. Ask yourself, what is the purpose of what I'm doing? Why am I recording these YouTube videos? Because I want to help young men out with getting more shit done. What are the results that I want? What is the end goal that I want from recording these YouTube videos? I want to get more sales call booked so I can help more people out and also earn a little bit of money on the side. And like, what are the actionable steps that I have to take? I will record one YouTube video every single day. It's that simple. So whenever you are attending a task, whenever you are sitting down to get started with a task, ask yourself these three questions. What's the purpose of this task? What is the end goal that I'm seeking for this task? And what are the actionable steps that I want to take during this work session in order to make it as productive as possible? Apply these three things to your work session whenever you sit down to work, and I'm guaranteeing you that your productivity is gonna get skyrocketed. Moving on. Establish your what. So we have already established our why. We know what we have to get done. Now what we have to do is actually identify what things you have to get done in order to get from A to B. And the number one tip I give to all my coaching clients is set daily goals. Set daily goals right before you go to sleep. Now what I personally do is that I have this notebook with me every single day, and right before I go to sleep I open it up, I have a pen in my hand, and I just write down three things I have to get done the very next day. Three big goals, three big daily goals that I want to get done for the very next day. For example, the three big daily goals for today are gonna be building my personal brand on X, building my personal brand on YouTube, and building my personal brand on Instagram. Those are the three things that I want to accomplish today. Those are my three big daily goals. And whenever you make this a habit, you have to make this a habit. Remember, you have to make this a habit to achieve more clarity during your days. So just take out 5 minutes of your time right before you go to sleep and write down 3 to 5 things you have to get done. They're not I could get them done, I should get them done, I will get these 5 things done. Keep that in your mind. You will need to get those 5 things done. Write those 5 things down and actually get them done the very next day. Now comes the third and very last step. When. Identify and establish your when. Because I've seen people come and go. I've seen a lot of people, they talk about, oh, I get good grades, I make good money in business. Even on YouTube, even in real life, I've seen so many people. But what happens? They start slacking off, they start procrastinating. What's the reason? Because they haven't set a specific time to get a specific task done. Because you probably, and a lot of people, make the mistake of not managing their time. They think to themselves that managing every single minute of your day is super bad, but it's not. You don't have to manage every single minute of the day. You just need to have an overview of your day so you do not procrastinate by just randomly scrolling on your phone even though you had to work. So how do you establish your when? How do you actually get started with time management? Well, it's super simple. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start to time block your day. So what is time blocking? Time blocking is basically assigning a task to every single hour of your day. So it's just like a visual representation of your whole day and what tasks you have to get done. So what I do is that I write down all the hours I'm awake for on the left side of the page. So for example, from 5 a.m. till 10 p.m. I'm awake. So I'm gonna write all the hours between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. Okay, and then I am gonna assign a work block, a task block to every single hour. For example, I'm gonna put a block, I'm literally gonna draw a block between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. to get done with my personal branding work on YouTube and X. I'm gonna write it down there. And from 7 till 3 p.m. I'm gonna write down school. Right after that, I'm gonna write 3 till 4 p.m. chill out. Okay, so that you have to do the same. Write down the hours you're awake for example 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. on the left side of the page, and then literally draw out blocks to assign tasks to each and every one of those hours. And I'm guaranteeing you that this is gonna help you a lot. So those were the 3 things that you can implement into your life today in order to kick procrastination right in the balls. Identify your why, identify your what, and identify your when. Implement these 3 things into your life and you are gonna become the productive Chad you've always dreamed of. Remember to check the description down below if you want to start getting coached by me to get more shit done or lose procrastination and quit your bad habits, and it's only for $50. If you want to join the program, you can just book our first meeting by clicking the first link down below. Thank you for watching, and remember, action over words.